If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there, easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. Bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Yo, 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 good morning, chat. Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. How you guys doing? Like the stream, say what's up. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. What's up, Giannis? What's up, Guri, Nika, Kawak, Bashi, MT. Good morning, Bill. MKP, Avneet, Carlos, Ahmad, Aaron, Money Glitch, Werner's Way, Alex, NS, Invisible Time, Drop Shop. What's up, Diego? Big Head Reef, Motro, Kuki, Bjorn Sal. Good morning. What's up, Soné? Zachariah, Trader Stoop. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Good? Oh, what are you guys thinking today? Let me know. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's dive into the charts. We've got about 90 seconds here until market open. So we'll take a look at some things here. We do have some 10 a.m. news, revised UOM consumer sentiment here at 10 a.m. So we'll see where we're at when the news hits. Obviously, crazy week this week, just rallying like no other. This weekly candle is a face-melting rally to the upside. And obviously was caught offside yesterday. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is at this point. And so far this morning, we see price actually breaking down here, getting a 1 hour change in the state of delivery with this 1 hour closure, the 8 a.m. candle closing below the 7 a.m. hourly opening price on the hourly. And now we see price trading right through these inefficiencies here on the 1 hour. We'll see if they hold up or not. But opening bell here, boys and girls, in like 10 seconds. We'll see if we can time this out. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Here's the open, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and change this. Looking at the poll in the chat, 47% bullish today. Not too skewed though. Pretty even. Some of you guys might be anticipating a TGIF setup today, which is a 20 to 30% retracement on the weekly candle. That would put us, let's see, if we go from the weekly low to the current weekly high, TGIF, that'll put us at roughly this 22,540 and below range, 540s to 420s, and potentially getting below the, this isn't previous day low anymore, but it is a daily fair value gap that I was looking to target yesterday. So we'll note those, but yeah, we'll see if price ends up holding these hourly gaps, which we see the reaction here at the open. But dare I say the thing that makes me want to see a confirmed sell-off is the fact that we got the hourly change in this day. Obviously, we need to get through this to really have a lot of confidence in it. But I would say that was step one. And then potentially leave this buy side up here for next week. We'll see. We'll see, chat. Sign me in. We'll see. But yeah, the sentiment right now, 46% bullish, 42% bearish. Oh, wow. Go to mark out this Asia low. We got a whole bunch of unmitigated Asia lows this week. Anyway, just waiting to see what we get here. So, should you use continuous charts for higher time frame levels? Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't think it's any. We looked yesterday; it wasn't any different. But yes, if you're zooming out to super higher time frames, probably should be using continuous charts. Yes. Okay, interesting. So this buy side level is taken here on the continuous chart. We had this chat yesterday, and it wasn't any different. But we were looking at shorter term buy side at that point. But it looks like we got 740 and a quarter already swept here on E-mini NASDAQ. You can see the if I go to the September contract, Looks like we've taken it on the E-mini as well. Just the, yeah. The micro chart shows different structure. For the time being. Wanted 22669. Tap to a T. Or you want it tap to a T, you said. 669? I like that number. Is consumer sentiment the volatile orange folder news used to be red, or is yes, Sasha, it is. It used to be a red folder and then they flipped it to orange, but it still has a decent reaction when it releases at 10 a.m. So yeah, definitely don't want to be potentially getting caught in that if it wants to manipulate with that news release. But oh man, yeah, it's a little bit tough. You can see the overnight session highs and lows here. London high and low being taken out currently. Right at the open here, we're taking out the London low on ES and NQ. Already have traded above the London high. So really the question becomes, can we get this? Can we get that hourly OB and this? I mean, really hourly, 15-minute, whatever time frame you want to use for your order block here. Can we get this OB to hold price down? But I don't know, dude. It's easy to feel like a not intelligent person when yesterday, like obviously yesterday I'm sitting here just waiting for shorts, right? Granted, we got like a little short early in the session, but you always feel like a really unintelligent person, or at least I do, when it's just like, oh my god, like this thing just kept ripping yesterday. It was like a slow, steady grind. Not like an explosive move by any means, but just a nice steady climb. And then I'm sitting there checking price like in the PM session. I'm like, are we coming down yet? Are we coming down yet? Oh, no, still going up. Nice. So I did not participate in anything else in the PM session yesterday. I was just like, yep, it's a go up forever kind of day apparently. All-time high already got hit. Yeah, we saw the on the continuous chart. It's a different structure than the MNQ. But the all-time high, even on this chart, still hasn't been hit. Like the all-time high, which I got all-time high here at 869. There we go. All-time high at 69, boys and girls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But whether or not the all-time high has been hit, I don't know. It's not really a big deal in my opinion. All I know is I'm just happy I added to the portfolio in April, boys and girls, when everything was down 20%. Feeling like price want to get sweet fuck us today? I don't know what that means, but it sounds provocative. In there like swimwear. What do you mean? Are you going long already, Carlos? Off the London low? London low and sweep of these internal lows here. Got an SMT present as well. Hourly gap still holding strong. 8 minutes into the open here. Here's your first presented fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, looking at the structure, it looks like a long already. Yet again. About to get this inversion here on the 5 minute. Here in like 30 seconds. I just know the moment I try to long this, we get the sell off. Or do you think that's just me coping, boys? Like, I won't lie, it looks like a decent long here. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try with some light risk. See if we get this gap to hold and keep price pushing higher. At this point, I feel like I'm doing it for the humor of it. It's like, all we do is go higher anyway, so. You know what I mean, Jet? But yeah, we'll see if we can get some nice movement here going into 10 a.m. We got like 19 minutes till 10 a.m., so I'm not worried about the news right now. You know, we'll see where we're at. Hopefully we can be break even before the news. Or it might not even be in this anymore. Full port longs kind of day. I mean, it is Friday. I mean, I'm expecting there to be an upper wick created on the weekly candle at some point. But you know, here at the open looks like a long. We get the sell off here at the open. We wick. We inverse this 5 minute gap. Nothing's telling me to go short at the moment, so I'll play this with a 27 point stop, 6 contracts here on for micros. It's orange news, yeah, but it used to be a red folder news. You'll see a nice little jump when it comes out. It's always shitty when you're in a trade and then we get like one more manipulation to manipulate you out of a trade. So hopefully that's not the case. When I wake up in the morning, I roll up and count my money. I'm so wavy. I'm so wavy. Yes, it was funny, LMO. I watched the stream after my doctor appointment. Oh, yeah, Nika, we were wondering where you were. Everyone's like, where the fuck's Nika at? The chat missed you, Nika. Yeah, we'll see what we get. I mean, like I said, not trying to be delusional and act like, you know, I should just cling to the shorts just because I want to be short, but London low taken, hourly gap holding, SMT at the low, drop down in time frame. We're seeing lower time frame bearish PD raise fail, so Yo, what's up, Jake? I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, Nika, that's how it goes. You hate the chat, but it's a love hate. They just love you. You know, you have to take that. Now the poll is, as we're getting more votes, the poll is becoming progressively more bullish. 56% bullish today in the chat now. Nope. We go all-time high this night. According to chat, we already have been to the all-time high. I already explained why I attempted the long here, Moose. So far, so good. Knock on wood. No, I never tried TradeSyncer. I heard that there was issues with it. I'm in their Discord and they reached out about like a partnership, an affiliate partnership, but I just was seeing too many like negative reviews of people saying the copy trader kept failing, so I'm like, eh. So I decided to get a PC and get Replicanto instead. I wanted to be try TradeSyncer because I didn't want to switch from my Mac to PC, but here we are. Let me know in the chat if anybody does use TradeSyncer though. I'm curious. And let me know if you guys, what's your experience been so far, if you've had any issues. I've just been seeing like on X and stuff, people talking about having issues with the trade copier not working. And then I always see like I'm still in their Discord. I still see like, I feel like they're doing maintenance or announcing like, we're aware that there's issues right now. I feel like I see one of those messages like once every few days. So I just didn't want to promote something and then people are having a bunch of issues with it. And then obviously I didn't want to have issues with it myself. That's annoying. You know? No issues for 2 months. So that's good. I'm happy to hear that. First time Tyler not traded the rebalance to go higher. You have evolved. Evolved or just like PTSD? The market's beating the bearishness out of me. Slowly. But I just, you know, I'm hoping it's not one of those deals where it's like, all right, I'm gonna not marry the bearish bias because of that, and then all of a sudden we get the reversal today because it's Friday and get a TGIF. You know, hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Because keep in mind, we did get this hourly. This is the hourly chart right now. And we did have an hourly change in the state here prior to this move, but For sure, PTSD. Yeah. First long all week. Is this my first long this week? It might be my first long this week. But what's crazy is I wasn't red going short until yesterday. And that was only because I was an idiot and I fucking chased the trade. You guys remember, you were there. The first trade was great. You know, should have just stayed with, should have just took my break even like a man and walked away. Instead I had to turn a green trade into a loss. But I mean, yeah, otherwise minus that green, I actually green shorting this week somehow. And now I'm going long today on a Friday, so we'll see. But I mean, it's what we set up. I no doubt, because of my bearish, like my stubbornness with being short bias, like no doubt was that keeping me out of like really nice longs. But I don't like how slow this is, but we got macro incoming here soon. Starting right now, actually. See ES still kind of just grinding higher here. NQ starting to weaken. Is this the 5-minute gap on ES? Oh, it is. It is wicking that gap a little bit, ain't it? Shorts made more sense than longs this week, considering how much of a premium we've been in. Yeah, I just see all the smart people on X saying, "Imagine shorting this week." LOL. I'm just like, what a retarded thing to say. That's like saying, imagine calling tails when flipping a coin. The fuck are you talking about? And then watch me take an L going long. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. Yes, I'm aware the news is incoming. I'm aware. In 8 minutes. Yeah, Nika. It's Unk until World War III starts and they get drafted. Then it's... Wish you were here. You should be here. Send a postcard. I don't know. It's kind of pissed me off that NASDAQ isn't moving and ES is slowly grinding higher. My idea was to go break even as NQ traded up into this 5-minute gap. ES, it's not as prominent of a gap on ES, but we've already traded into that level. It's kind of annoying. Honestly, dude, if we're like holding this area and we're just chilling here, we're like right before the news, I might just hop out of this. Cause I don't want to get a freaking wick down into here and bend me over, dude. I'm not gonna be that guy today. I don't want to be that guy today. I don't want to be that guy. You guys know I'm talking that guy who gets manipulated by the news. Oh, I don't want to be that guy. They got ES here. What the fuck, dude? Come on, NQ. Get your head out of your ass right now. You are a disappointment. You are a disappointment. You wonder why ES is the favorite child. I mean, come on. ES is just making you look like a piece of shit. The FOMO Tyler is here. Always. Always, chat. I don't know. I don't like this. I'm just going to go break even now. Thanks. I'm rooting for me too. News in 5 minutes, chat. News in 5 minutes. I mean, yeah, I'm just disappointed that NQ is like this far behind. I mean, you could be a little behind, but dude, you're really behind ES right now. You're really behind ES right now. ES is taking out this high here. External high is at 220, like 3 points away. I don't know, I'm just going to start trailing this. Okay, I'm going to take a partial there. We're hitting 830 open, SMTing this high. With ES here. News in like 3 minutes. So ES taking the target already. See if NQ can get there. I'm gonna take another couple more off. I just kind of want to see if one can get us there with the news. So I closed 5 out of 6. Let's see. Let's see what we get. News in like 90 seconds. Man, yeah. If you took it on ES, that was such an easy hold. Such an easy hold if you took that on ES instead of NQ. If I think, oh, is Dow even worse? I can imagine. Let's look. News in like a minute, boys and girls. Oh, what do you mean? Dow looks like it's running. All right, news incoming here in like less than 30 seconds. We'll leave it where it is. We've already partialed most out, so we'll see if we can get a spike up here. 10 a.m. Run, little Ricky, run! Run, little Ricky! Run! Run like the wind! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and trail stop up here. 762. Get there. Get there. Come on. There we go. All right, guys. There we go. External high taken, so the SMT failed anyway. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Whee! All right, yeah. Congrats if anyone took the long there. That was, like I said, it was kind of a difficult hold on NQ just because ES was ripping while NQ was sitting here. But we got it. We got it. We got it. Confluences for the trade were... so on the hourly, you can see we had two fair value gaps here on the hourly. Both of them were holding. Here at market open, you can see we manipulate lower. We took out, if I jump back here to the 15-minute, we took out these internal lows. Obviously, London low being taken already. We had an SMT at this low here with ES. And then basically my confirmation for entry came after we got this 5-minute inversion. So on the 5-minute, we inverted this fair value gap that took out these lows. So then I waited for a pullback into that 5-minute inversion, and there was a 1-minute gap in here that I put my limit, and I just put my stop here. And yeah, that was it. So hourly gaps, 5-minute inversion, SMT. Market is perma bullish, so I guess those are all the confluences. Anyway, yeah, always good to get nice book, a nice win here booked early on a Friday. I'll take it. I will take it. Now, where do we go from here, chat? That's the real question. Chat, what are we feeling? Are we just going to keep... Are we going to do similar to yesterday? Like, am I going to be kicking myself for not leaving runners for the next hour? What do you guys think? And I guess with that question, who is holding runners? The question is, like, with runners, it's like, I just don't know where I'm targeting. I'd have to, I mean, you just have to use standard deviation projections at this point, right? You're going to use projections. You're looking to target probably, let's see. You're at 1 to 1.5 right now at this high. 2 to 2.5, maybe target 3, 4 standard deviations. 2 standard deviations of Asia range we're at currently. Or you could just be leaving one run just because you want to. Just because you fucking want to. Oh, I'll stay a bit empty. I'm not going anywhere. I kind of just want to see where we go from here. And you know, I'm just like, are we gonna get a TGIF this week? Because holy cow, I mean, this weekly candle has been just insanely. I mean, it's insane. This weekly candle is just wild stuff, man. I don't know. And then you got Bitcoin just sitting here doing this shit. Like, come on. Why are we not celebrating Bitcoin new all-time highs this week? How are we not celebrating Bitcoin new all-time highs this week? You know? It's making me a little sad. Somehow XRP is red right now. Sick. But holy shit, I'm happy that who in here bought some dips in the stock market? Who in here bought some dips in the stock market with the crash? Cuz I want to salute you. I want to salute you if you did. We were talking about a heavy when it was happening, and I'm trying to find where I... You guys remember when Trump said now is a good time to buy? That was the day that I threw some chunks in. What day was that? It was somewhere down in here. Whenever he said that, that was when I did it. Literally that day. Took the Trump signal, boys and girls. Took the Trump signal. Yeah, same. So me and Avi, that was just wild. What are the odds? And you guys want to say this market ain't manipulated? Trump called the bottom. He called the bottom of the market. And you guys want to say that this shit ain't manipulated? What are the fucking odds? Sounds a little too convenient. Holy shit. Yeah. It was crazy all at once. You got to think, we had the most beautiful opportunity to buy in April. Taxes were due in April, 2024 taxes, and Q1 of 25. You could say money was moving around. But yeah, what does chat think? Are we just gonna see price continue grinding higher during the 10 a.m. hour? Or are we gonna see something else? What do you guys think? What does chat think? You want to move to the US? Come on over, man. Just do it legally. Just do it legally. Yasser says we're selling soon. Moto says no. Basanta says we going higher. Yeah, he wasn't kidding, Avi. He was not kidding at all. Waiting for 10 a.m. power of 3 to go higher. Oh, okay. Sesto says he's in shorts. Oh, no. Huh says, huh? Same PAs yesterday, long all morning. Yeah. I mean, that's what the hourly looks like. Hourly and 15 definitely look... they definitely look like they're just ready to keep going. The train, don't stop. I mean, look at this hourly candle. I mean, holy sh. See, my problem, or what ended up being my problem yesterday was, you know, I was playing shorts, or I should say I continued chasing shorts in this hourly wick yesterday, and then we end up holding the gap. You know, I was sitting there chasing it, hoping that that hourly would close and create an inversion and then take us lower to that daily gap, but nope. Nope. Sesto, oh no. You're playing? Oh, okay. I was going to say. All I know is 10 a.m. we got like 10 a.m. no wick. No wick at 10 a.m. The 10 a.m. low. I'm assuming that's what I already forget who said they were waiting for the 10 a.m. power of 3 to go higher. Straight up at 10 a.m. So anyway, well, shoot. What's everybody got going on this weekend? What we got? What, the last? This is the last. Oh no, Monday we got. Monday is the last day of June. Monday is the last day of June. And then just, yeah, we got NFP week next week. NFP week next week, boys and girls. Our favorite, right? It's our favorite. It is our favorite. Well, I guess while I'm waiting here, I might as well get this out of the way. We'll get the old we'll get the Twitter post out of the way. Of course, it's just ripping. Does copy image work if I just do that? Oh, I didn't know it showed the executions. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Sorry, I was thought I was texting my uncle there. All right, glad that's out of the way. Is it greedy of me to want to see Asia low? Is it greedy of you to want to see Asia low? I mean, I'll tell you this, Nika. It was greedy of me to want to see Asia low every single fucking day this week. Other than What day was that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. We actually did get Asia low in the PM session. So this was, if you guys remember, Wednesday, we caught shorts. Partialed most off. Runners got stopped at break even. I was trying to get the final delivery to these London and Asia lows. And then literally right at the beginning of PM session, boom, sell straight down, London Asia lows taken. We leave these relatively equal lows and then just continue the trek. So is it greedy? At this point, it's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. You know? But I'm sitting there thinking from a weekly profile standpoint, I'm like, damn, when are we putting in the high of the week? And it just so happens that every single day is a new high of the week. And the low of the week was Sunday night. Felix, my target for this long was just this external high. After this was kind of just, I mean, is this technically new price discovery? Maybe not quite, but see, I have this all-time high at 869, boys and girls. The chat yells at me though when I say that because they say that all-time high is already taken, so I don't know. Everyone's got different charts, I guess. But you know, would it tickle my fancy for us to? Would it tickle my fancy for us to sell off? It would. It would tickle my fancy. Trend is your friend. Well, trend is your friend until the end. Then it's not. Freaky Friday. Freaky ass Friday. Yes, CFD is bullshit. I agree with Jacob in the chat. If anyone's defending CFD charts for your all-time high. I'll wait for before I look to get short. Some of you might be framing shorts right now. I mean, good luck if you are. I am gonna opt to wait for some more structure. Probably something concrete like on the 5-minute. Honestly, the more at this point, waiting for shorts, the more structure, the better. Can I get an amen, chat? Can I get an amen? GZ is already short. Good luck. Good luck. That is also why I want away from more structure. Macro's over. I mean, this was the this ended up being the 10 a.m. macro move. 10 a.m. macro move with I mean, we entered 10 minutes before the macro too, so one of them. So yeah, we'll wait, man. But all right, let's close this poll off. Now the chat is ungodly bullish. Go figure, right? Go figure. I'll even go as far as to say this. I might just call it a stream if price does kind of just keep drifting for new highs here. Especially since I don't got runners on. Is anybody holding runners for higher? And if you are holding runners for higher, what is your target? Can you give me a level? Don't just give me a price. Give me a level of like something you're holding for. A projection level. Are you holding for the all-time high in the continuous NQ chart at 869? Let me know. Let me know, chat. Standard deviation. What standard deviation? Satio. Negative 2, 3, or 4. One last contract for all-time high, 869. Benwin says 859. He goes, I'm gonna get out 10 points early just in case. LOL, projections don't work. Just look for big round numbers. Okay, pal. Don't mention confluences around taking in. If he doesn't agree with your confluence, he's going to say it doesn't work. And then you're not going to be able to watch Game of Thrones anymore. TAB is your target? Forgive me for not knowing this off the top of my head, but what is TAB? TAB? I feel like I should know that. Maybe not then. To infinity and beyond. Okay. Oh my fuck. That's funny. Why did that sound familiar? Honest question, with the way we're moving, why are you not very confident in only taking longs to all-time high today? Who said I wasn't? I went long. I went long. I'm just not holding my long still. It is a 69, yes. As far as I can tell in my charts, yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be Toy Story. It's gotta be those Toy Story subconscious, that nostalgia still hanging on. How many 90s babies we got in the chat? Any 90s babies? You know what's crazy is like now it's like you picture kids that were born after the year 2000 as just like super young, but realistically they're like 25. 24. $2,000 baby. We got 96, 98, 89, 92, 97. I'm a 95. I'm a 95. Listen, are we biased in saying that the 90s babies had the best childhood? You know, until 9/11 happened. Well, I guess our childhood was after 9/11, wasn't it? I was only what, 5? 6? Tell you what, they don't make childhoods like that anymore. They don't make them like that anymore. Spoiled brats? Nah, man, that maybe. That's fair. I can see that. 80s babies? Maybe late 80s. Life peaked at 9/11. Gen X hates millennials. Dude, it's so hard not to resent the boomer generation. Doesn't it kind of feel like the boomer generation, like our parents and grandparents generation, kind of sold us out? I mean, technically, based on it, like an economist's point of view, I mean, they did, right? All right, let's see. This 10 a.m. hourly candle is about to be flipping back bearish. I'm gonna take this off here. This 10 a.m. candle low. No wick. So we'll see if we maybe manipulate this low and then stay bullish, or if this candle itself actually flips to the downside. I don't know, man. If you're framing shorts, some of you might be. Good luck. It's just, I've learned my lesson already this week, like trying to force shorts. And all I did was force like one short, but I mean, I forced one short, and it was a really stupid chase at that. But I don't know, dude. Feels like stepping in front of a train at this point. I am a low. Don't it? Doesn't it, chat? Or is that just me? But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If we got if we got the right look, I'd love to slap a short. That would just be the icing on the cake today. I'd love to slap something short. But I'm not going to be doing so yet. But TGIF should deliver a short or not? I mean, maybe, Frank. TGIF is not like a model that presents itself every week. I will say it's a good week for it. Obviously, we're so expanded, you would expect it. But doesn't mean we have to get it either. And yeah, you know, we already booked a win. So I feel like I've earned the right to be a lot more selective if I take any more trades. TGIF is just the Friday retracement model. When you have an expansion on the weekly candle, anticipating Friday to give you a retracement on that weekly candle to create either the upper or the lower wick, a retracement of 20 to 30%, sometimes more, but 20 to 30% retracement on the weekly candlestick. Go for the FOMO. All right, I'm in. You talk me into it. Let's do it. It's got to go down eventually, right? What's up, Emils? Yeah, we did catch the longs, yes. We did. We did. We absolutely did. Is there a retracement or higher wick of any bullish candle? Think about monthly, not weekly. I mean, yeah, power of 3 exists, Imran. Power of 3 exists in all candles, right? But when you're framing, you know, these moves to take place intraday, especially on the weekly candle itself, Friday, this is our weekly candle. And I don't know, Chad, would you classify this weekly candle as an expansion candle? Yes or no? I would say so. I would maybe say so. Maybe. Right? So can we get this retracement? You're not asking for a lot. You're just expecting a wick down and then a close, right? Open, low, high, close. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big PM trader on Fridays either. Usually it's like AM session Friday, that's it. I'm not really looking to participate at all in the PM session on Fridays. It's expanding, all right. Bashi, you're not gonna get the girl, man. Not gonna get her. Unless I end up going short, then maybe. Just so people know if they join. Asia. All right, we just took out the 10 a.m. low, so the hourly candle right at 10:30, by the way. So let's see what this hourly does, boys and girls. Put your votes in the chat. 10 a.m. candle. Give me a 1 if you think the 10 a.m. hourly candle flips bearish. Give me a 2 if you think the hourly candle for 10 a.m. stays bullish over the next 28 minutes. 1 for bearish, 2 for bullish. Let's see. If you're lost, put a 3. If you're scared and just want it to end, just put a 3. If you're scared and want somebody to hold you. Two? Nika, I thought you were bearish. Nika saw the wick and said, yeah, never mind, actually. Yeah, I was just kidding. I didn't mean that. Numbers, man, you just gotta call up your local hardware store. Whatever that number is. Get a good rope at least. Don't get one that's gonna break. You gotta get an actual good one. Thick. Got some girth to it. I mean, I want to see low, but I'm not taking nothing. Oh. I can respect that. Eight inches and thick. I know what movies you're watching. Jacob's over here on black.com. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Just get like the average size. The big ones hurt. Get the perfect size. The big ones hurt. You know, just like my ex told me. No, babe, yours is perfect. The big ones hurt. That didn't actually happen. Maybe it did. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Oh boy.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could you do you want you could do so you do you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. They're slow playing us, chat. They're slow playing us. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what's about to happen.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yeah, we try to have some fun, Nick. It's easier to have fun after being in green. That's got, yeah. Listen, I don't know how you guys feel, but I would say there's something that is like calming and satisfying about hearing the acting current president of the United States drop the F-bomb. Is it not? I don't know what it is. Something about it just like gives me this warm spot inside. I like it. One of us. We accept him, one of us. Gooble gobble, one of us. We accept him, one of us. Gooble gobble, one of Jordan! Get him out of here! Yeah, lick my twat. Everybody act normal. $32 fucking thousand for one fucking dinner. You want $32,000 worth of sides? What, they Kia Cancer? That was why they were expensive. They did Kia Cancer, yes. I don't know what just happened, but chat, we're bullish. Oh man. Dude, it's just RIP to the Bears all week long. RIP to the Bears all week long. Oops, sorry. Oh, is it 26,000? Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. $26,000 worth of sides. Oh, it's my slip disc again. I'll tell you what it is. It's too much of this with T&E Entertainment. How are things at home? Well, you know, Pop, you know, it's just the things they're doing out here now, Pop. I mean, one day, no hair anywhere. They're bald from the eyebrows down. It's like lasers. Really. Never was a big fan of the bush. No, I didn't mind it. Are you even a real trader if you didn't like binge watch Wolf of Wall Street a few times in your early 20s? I never cared for the bush. Oh. Oh my god. So many funny freaking quotes from that movie. Yes, the captain's very upset. Anyway. Yeah, Big Short's another good one. Big Short's a great one. Honestly though, I'm a big fan of Dumb Money. I'm a big fan of that movie too. I mean, fair enough, taking it. Fair enough. But here's the thing, man. These criminal activities are going to happen anyway. Might as well give me some entertainment out of it. What am I supposed to do? God, Dumb Money really was a great movie, wasn't it?
And as for me, I like the stock. Why? Mr. Market. Why?
I need to get like a little magic 8-ball on my desk. That way, if we're ever confused about what direction to pick, we'll just ask the magic 8-ball. What's up, Felipe? We fucking banked on those longs, bro. Up like fucking 30 G's today, bro. Oh my god, dude. Fucking get like me. How sick would that be if I had a grill? But yes, we did catch the longs. We did catch the longs. And we might just keep longing. I don't know. Wrap it up. If there's one thing I learned from my uncle, it's that I never wrap it up. All right. Let's reel it in. Oh, Margin Call. I've actually never seen Margin Call at GZ. Believe it or not. Oh, wait, no, have I? I can't remember if I watched that or not. No, maybe I did watch that. If I've watched it, I've only seen it once. Definitely I haven't seen it enough to like quote it. I do know what you're talking about though. Fuck, I don't remember if I watched that or not. No, I definitely watched it. Doesn't it got Kevin Spacey in it? Is that his name? I think so. Yeah, close family. Close family. Yeah. Cheesecake is inviting those who want to short with him. Dude, it's just so scary shorting. It's so scary. It's we got a new 15-minute candle coming here in a minute. I mean, I'll watch this and see what 11 a.m. brings. Obviously, 10 a.m. candle for now, staying bullish. We barely came down and manipulated that 10 a.m. data low. For the moment, we're SMTing at the high at the moment. All bullish, or bearish SMTs at this point just keep getting ran through. So I don't know. It seems a little risky, Cheesecake, but hey, everyone loves a risk taker. Don't let anybody talk you out of your dream. If your dream is short, God damn it, you go short. If your dream is to short this market, you can do it. You could short the mother loving piss out of it. Peace out, Alex. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, I don't want to do anything right now. I'm just waiting. I am just a waiting man. I am happy though that like this didn't just keep like if this would have just kept it's easier for a little bit of FOMO to set in if you just keep seeing price just drift and drift and drift higher and higher and higher. So for those of you guys that held runners, some of you guys, a lot of you guys actually were holding runners to like 869, some standard deviation projections. How you guys are feeling right now, if you're still holding them, I'm not sure. I do agree, Carlos. I do agree with that statement. Are you still going to take trades? At least probably a dozen more. I definitely wouldn't go anywhere. And I'd probably also hit that like button. I'm just stalling as price kind of is gyrating back and forth here at this recent high. I'm just stalling. I'm just stalling. Well, it's Friday. Usually it's like 24, but since it's Friday, I try to cut it in half. You know, just something light. Just something light at the end of the week. Pad the stats. Check financial juice. Why? Just tell me what it says. I'm not gonna check it. I guess so, Jason. I guess so. Might not be done yet, but the only thing I'd be looking for now would be to see if we do get a short reversal for a TGIF. Caught the longs into here, so I mean, if this does just keep going higher, I'm not going to be a participant in that personally. But if you are, might just work out for you. I don't know. Might just work out for you. Macro in 2 minutes. Barcoding here on the 15. Yeah, what is the is it worth for those? Is anybody in the chat subscribed? I think you can subscribe to Financial Juice, right? You can subscribe, and then does that give you like real-time updates like emailed to you or sent to you somehow? It'd be kind of worth it, I guess, maybe. I could see why someone would do it. My version of that is just putting notifications on Trump's Twitter and True Social. What do you guys think? That's like my version of it now with the Trump markets. What? You guys hear that? Hell yeah. I don't know. My phone was literally locked and it started playing music. That's weird. Do you prefer, wait, what? Do you prefer Ninja or Trade of 8? Was looking at the My Fun of Futures deal. Well, I have Trade of 8 and I connected to Ninja Trader, so it really doesn't, you can use both. But I mean, if I had to rank, not biased at all here, but if I had to rank my favorite firms at the moment, Tradeify, My Fun of Futures. I'll throw Top Step in there. I want to not put him in there, but I will. Because I'm an honest guy. I try to be an honest guy. And then Apex. Might be a little biased. But then again, it's like other than, if we're just gonna be honest here, other than just the length at which Top Step has been in operation, why would Top Step be better than Tradeify, for example? Tradeify has more offerings. Their evals are one-day paths. Top Steps is not. Tradeify has faster payouts than Top Step. My last payout on Top Step literally took like 6 days. Ain't nobody got time for that. And Tradeify hasn't straight to funded. Like, being genuine, like, not biased because I'm an affiliate. Obviously I am, but genuine question. Pricing? Yeah, but you gotta pay activation fees. If you pass, you gotta pay activation fees. So they're not actually cheaper. Yeah, macro is beginning and we are starting to see the sell-off. Humana. Oh. Bro, do I dare be a rebel? Do I dare be a rebel and short this shit? This hourly candle flipped back bearish. Oh. Well, we're right on the cusp anyway. Man. Let's, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this 10 a.m. candle close, okay? I'm going to let the 10 a.m. candle close. And if it still looks good, I'm going to play an 11 a.m. power of 3 for lower to Asia low. Deal? All right, sweet. Thanks, Andrew. Well, it's just Project X. GZ. Top Step is just they white label it. I don't know if they have a stake in it. They might have a stake in it to some degree, but yeah, they don't own it. And Project X is coming to Tradeify, I believe, in July. And it's June 27th, so we're not far away. It's not good if you're having a good time trading. It's a fair point. I mean, I like that fun trading. Listen, the only time you're not having fun trading is when, like, you're just going on tilt and getting fucking pissed. Otherwise, it's like, oh, I enjoy myself. Last minute hourly flip, yeah, we'll see. We got like 5 minutes left to the top of the hour. If you guys are shorting right now, good luck. I am not at the moment. But if we continue flipping here, I'll try an 11 a.m. PO3. Plus, when your trading is going well, how are you not enjoying yourself? How are you not having fun? Gambling or trading. Oh, you can see the Freudian slip there. Damn it, you got me. Yes, MFF is pretty quick as well. Not to be that guy, but yeah. GZ, don't be that guy. I actually have an affiliate code with TPT, but I don't promote them. Do you look at Dow also while trading in Q? No. I don't. I used to. Not anymore. Kind of became too much analysis. Would throw me off one way or the other. Aw, cheesy. Come on, you don't gotta be like that. Yes, Felipe. I did. I don't believe it was in. I owe you a computer. Why? I don't believe it was, like, starter accounts were not included in that, correct? Yeah, so only available for starter plus and expert. If it drops, I owe you a computer? Why? What kind of fucking deal is that? Gaps on gaps. Yeah. Well, Felipe, if it makes you feel any better, that timeline is me purchasing 5 150K straight to fundeds with Tradeify in the same time span, so. All right, boys and girls, we've got like a minute till the top of the hour. It is starting to look like a short. Might be the move here. Dare I say it, you know? But hourly would maybe see if I could frame an hourly power of 3 for lower. Such a fat. I wonder if we could get this 5-minute. I wonder if we could get this 5-minute gap. What do you think, chat? Let's see. I'll do it. I'll put this element on here for the 5-minute gap. So idea here is that the hourly candle would manipulate upper wick, pick up the order here, and then short. Let's see. 11 a.m. here now. Jacob still likes longs. Gilly Goat entered long. Really? Look at this hourly. I mean, it's kind of fucked. We got 9 a.m. candle here, 10 a.m. candle here. Huge wick lower, huge wick higher. But I don't know. I like this short enough to give it a shot. If we get picked up though. If we don't get picked up, that's fine too. I'll take my win from the long and just move on with my day. You know what I mean? We'll just move on. I do, Felipe, yeah. It depends on structure and those types of things a little bit, but yes, I do like going break even, at least when price moves into an opposing PD array, that if that PD array holds, I could be likely wrong on my position. And or just when price has moved enough in profit that it's like silly to take a loss. But yeah, it just depends on the trade. I guess you could say so, Felipe, yeah. I guess I don't know what you mean by general ICT, but I guess so. Christian, if you want to go long, go long. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I could lose this trade and I'll still be green on the day, so. You were in the same long? Okay. But, yeah, man. Just looking at the hourly here. And it's Friday. It's just the thought in the back of my head that we have to create that upper wick on the weekly here at some fucking point, chat. You know? Or no? You know? Do you know or no? I understand that the bias has been long all week. I understand that. I understand. This is, I got this set on the hourly right now? Yes. But this is the idea. Hourly, upper wick, get positioned, flip back bearish. Get wet and wild. What do you think? I'm feeling 22. Yes, Felipe, it is. I just have the MNQ because I'm trading MNQ right now. So that way you guys can see the executions on this. All right, well, I'm in with 5 micros. Let's see if the bulls, you know, keep doing their thing, or if we were ever going to get a sell off at any point this week. Tell me why. Uh-oh, it's right. How often do you see the TGIF setup? I mean, not like super often. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what, are you looking for like a percentage? I'm only ever looking for it, to me, if it makes logical, like a lot of logical sense. And given that it's Friday, to me, it makes some logical sense that we're going to see an upper wick put in at some point. And I don't trade PM session either, so I would like to see it now, or if not, then whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Thought process is, like I said, weekly PO, or not weekly, hourly PO3 here at 11 a.m. So I'd want to see this candle, this next hourly candle, flip bearish and head lower. But I mean, if we inverse this 5-minute gap I'm shorting from, I would close the trade early if I could. You closed your short taken in? Yeah, macro has come and gone. Oh, they're going all right. They're just a little in profit at the moment. You're from Ethiopia? Binance me? You look like one of the like bot accounts that spams like a Binance wallet in my comment section after every video. Well, we're grinding up. Yeah, for me, we got 90 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. If we inverse this gap, I'll just close out and try to minimize the damage. Have I ever seen stuff on Goldbach? I don't think so. Bro literally banned me just for reading price action. What the actual fuck? Beatmaker, what are you talking about? I didn't ban you. How are you typing in the chat if I ban you? Nightbot? Yeah, Nightbot is, he's got a short fuse. He'll just ban you for not for, or he'll delete your message if you type in all caps or whatever, but I would really like to see this 1 minute structure, if this is going to play out for me, continue lower here and have this put in that 5 minute swing high. So I made trail stop down now to 787. And could probably look to, so logically thinking here, so if price comes back down to this 11 a.m. open, like I said, I was wanting to see the hourly create this upper wick into this 5 minute imbalance and then short. So I'd want to see this hourly candle flip bearish and then stay bearish, right? Because if we don't, I could be wrong. And we might see higher. You understand, chat? That makes sense? Bless you, Jesus. Dog just comes in here and starts sneezing his head off. Oh, come on. Dude. Binance, dude. Holy shit. Isn't there like an Indian call center that you need to be like clocking in for right now? All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and protect this trade now. Again, the logic is I want to see the hourly flip here. We just retested the opening price of 11 a.m. If this hourly candle is not willing to flip bearish, then I'll just say, fuck it, get me out of the trade. But no L. No L today, boys. Oh,
you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
BE +1. BE it is. BE it is, chat. Thanks for nothing, Hawk to a bitch. All right. Anyway, not willing to give it to me just yet. We're outside the macro again anyway, so I don't know. That was my attempt though. I'm not gonna really be too risque beyond that. We'll see. If you guys are still holding the short, good luck. Just trying to be smart here on a Friday. Best I can. Best I can. But anyway, we'll leave it at that, boys and girls. That would just be something if that, you know, sells off now. But I like to think that I had some logic in that thought process. So I'll live with it. I'll live with it, boys and girls. Let's do a little P&L check before we go while I can stall and see how this plays out here in the short term. But yeah, walking away green today myself, and then green on the week as well. Only red day was yesterday, and it was my own stupid fault by chasing the move. So very easily could have been green or break even all week. So let me know how you guys did today. Green, red, or flat. Let me know. If you guys want to sound off in the chat. For anybody that might still be holding shorts, some of you guys were wanting to see longs. So, I mean, it's a mixed bag right now. A lot of people kind of fighting with their opinions on where price is going to go next. I just wasn't willing to hold that anymore if we weren't going to flip that hourly bearish and hold. So, yeah. What's a guy do? But hey, guys, we will be live again next week. Next week is PMI week, so we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is a little bit more. Wait, whoa! Oh shit! Independence Day falls on fucking NFP Friday. Are you serious? Wow. Okay, so we got actually NFP Thursday. Okay, interesting. How come nobody told me? Well, all right, Chad. I guess it's a Monday through Thursday kind of week next week. Wednesday will be a little bit. I mean, it's so interesting. It's day before NFP, but we have ADP non-farm. We'll see how next week goes. We'll see what we get for price action. But we'll be live all week, and outside of the bank holiday. Outside of the bank holiday, man. Crazy. My strategy is oh man, I was gonna say something funny, but my strategy is essentially if I had to sum up what I'm mostly looking for most of the time to this week, guys, I'm just gonna say this right now. This week is a little odd. We open up Sunday, we gap lower, take out previous weekly low, and it's just nothing but highs. No rebalancing going on. Like this week it's an odd duck week for me. Even though somehow I'm coming out, pretty decent with only one red day. So yeah, it was green every day otherwise. So yeah, but it's still odd. If I had to sum up my strategy in as simple as possible terms, it would be the liquidity levels that I'm looking for are as follows. Previous weekly high low. Previous day high or low. Session. I mean, I'll just say I'll do SL for session low or SH for session high. So when I'm looking for like my daily bias, if you will, I'm looking for these things to be taken out and then to see price displacing in the opposite direction. Those are my reversals that I'm looking to trade from, right? In I guess in the case of like today's price action, or I guess this week's price action rather, we're seeing a lot of, like if I go here, we're seeing a lot of, we're not taking out the overnight lows completely. We're so bullish that we're just taking out like the most like London low. You can see it again today, London low. And then we're getting those reversals. I'm looking to trade generally like after the first 15 minutes of market open. And if I need to, I'll trade the two macros around 10 and 11 a.m. And that's it. So I'm basically trying to frame the power of three from these, previous day, previous high, low, previous day higher low, previous week higher low, session high and low. So like today's trade was just the first long was I identified this as the manipulation, wanted to see distribution higher, got that. And then my idea for the short here was for 11 a.m. manipulation higher, wanted to see distribution lower. Once we didn't get that distribution lower, protect the trade, out of break even, right? So, but that's my strategy. I'm trying to find what that next draw on liquidity is, and then position myself after the manipulation, or if I can, in the manipulation, sometimes, to go target that opposing draw. So that's my strategy. That's as simple as I can explain it. I don't care how I enter. I can enter off an inversion, a regular fair value gap, a BPR, an order block. That's less important to me. And then if I get SMT, that's a bonus as well. That's that. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Enjoy your Friday as well. Have fun. Be safe. I will see you boys and girls next week, Monday. Peace and love, everybody.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.